Well, good morning, everybody. Mr. Jixer, Amber and John. Amber, you're looking lovely as ever. Marie Kaplinger, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Good morning, Junkyard. How are you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Idaho Hillbilly just come out with one on the road again. Well, thank you, Marie. I try. I try to look my best. You just rolled out? Yeah. I've been up since 5:15. Couldn't sleep. Well, thank you. I try to be. Drop dead sexy half the time, but I try to be. Um, couldn't sleep. Mom was probably exhausted because I don't even know what time she come to bed. I fell asleep watching live PD, and then I woke up at like 12:30, and she was in bed. But I know at 11:45, she was still out here in the kitchen working. Um, they did do, they did Buckeyes, rock candy. Oh, what else did they do? No bake cookies and a couple other dessert cookies or fudge, and a bunch of they did rock candy with cinnamon, um, orange, cherry, and something else. So you rolled in at 3 though. Okay. Well, a junkyard's here. Gene sent me 3 photos. I check them out first. We got now we got 23 people coming today. So come on. There it is. That's funny, Gene. Let me get back here. I was going to show them, but it's so much of a hassle trying to get them to post. You got an anniversary today, tomorrow? The day after tomorrow. Well, the day after tomorrow is Christmas. Sandra just said, Sandra's Homespun said, that looks delicious. Well, thank you, Sandra. I'm sorry for your loss, my God. No, I will show them. It takes a long time to get them to upload. And there's a few, I can't show them on where they're at because I have to move them because there's some stuff that's not exactly suitable for viewing audience. So. Junkyard, did you block Amber? Amber wants to know. Be right. Try refreshing. Mr. Jixer had to refresh. So So how many years is it going to be there, Junkyard? Jose, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Buenos dias. No, he ain't got no one blocked. 43 years. Well, congratulations. To the same woman? Congratulations. 1975. Uncle Iron Dog, what was you doing in December 25th, 1975? Well, 1975 Christmas Day, me being a snot-nosed 13-year-old kid, I was probably sitting in front of the Christmas tree unwrapping presents. It has to be YouTube. I like that Uncle BS. That's pretty cool. Charlie Chillin, good morning. You can't see Junkyard either? TJ, how are you doing, man? Nice to see you here. Merry Christmas and much love to you too. Got one of the Christmas cups out. I did something this morning. I moved all the Christmas cups from the back of the cupboard out to the front of the cupboard so whoever comes and wants coffee can have a Christmas cup of coffee. And 75, your father would have been 10. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Amber. Well, I don't know what to say. I've lost my mom and dad too, Amber, but if you can at all possibly make it to her house on Christmas, that'd be the thing to do. The more time you get to spend with her, the more memories you're going to have. Still sick from a live stream? How did you get sick from a live stream? You okay?
Oh, you're going to pretend you care?
I do care. I just got to tell them, I don't know what time you come to bed. I know 11:45 you're still in bed and you've been working all night. So. Everything looks good, man. The cookies, I haven't seen the fudge, but the cookies look good.
Fudge is good.
Huh?
Fudge is good.
Is it good? All right. It's contagious, yeah. Oh. Oh. Somebody put bones in Kathy's coffee. Yeah. So. You were coughing. You said you wanted to somebody put a bone in your coffee. Banking on Money, how are you doing this morning? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, Mrs. Bankin. I hate that. One damn hair wants to be different than the rest of them. Food Force. Hey, Howie, how are you doing? Man, it's bright and early for you. I realize you've probably been up for a while, but it's 3:40 in the morning, isn't it? Or 4:40 in the, yeah, 4:40 in the morning. Yeah, I bet. I bet it was bad. I went to the grocery store last night, and I got a handicaps, sticker. So I went up by the handicaps. Couldn't find anything by there. I ended up parking about 150 yards away, all the way down by the new tire store, Tire Depot or something like that, Tire Wholesale. They put a tire shop in the parking lot next to almost to the highway. I had to park way back down there. That's the closest parking spot I found. And I don't try to use the electric cart or anything, but my feet are hurting or something like that, then I will. But I walked clear from there into the store, walked. You had to get the stuff that she wanted. And I seen a friend that I went to school with, and I talked to him for about 25 minutes. I hadn't seen him in 25 years. I seen him standing there by a shopping cart, and he was putting sliced ham in there. And his wife was, I come up by it, and I seen his wife, and she looked at me, and I said, I got right over by his shoulder, and I said, man, that looks good. When's dinner? He turned around and looked at me. He hadn't seen me in, I see him on Facebook, but he hasn't seen me in person in, 25 years. Sorry to hear that there, Amber. Yeah, I know it does, doesn't it, Mister? And then you sit there, and then you start pulling, and you'll pull and pull and pull, and you'll pull out 100 hairs before you get the one that's actually bothering you. There you go. That's pretty good there, Amber. Jade, good morning. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, just pull up my front door. That's right. Yeah, I thought about that. Then I walked all the way down here. I went to. She wanted. I knew we didn't have enough yams, so I said, I had her check, and she said there was only a can and a half. She said pick up a couple cans. Well, I figured I'd stop at the Dollar Tree and see if they had them. Well, the Dollar Tree didn't have them, so I went to Aldi's next door. I think Aldi's has got to have them. So I'm sitting there. I pick up a cheese ball and another tub of cheese spread. I got port wine the other day, and then I picked up a sharp cheddar cheese spread for crackers. And we don't eat cheese and crackers or anything like that 11 months out of the year, but during December, I like it. For some reason, I think that's a cheese and cracker month, So I picked up them, and then I picked up a couple jars of olives, and I'm going through the can section, and I can't find any canned yams. So I asked a woman, I said, you got any sweet potatoes or yams? Yeah, right there in the bag. I said, no, I mean canned. No, we don't carry them no more. So they discontinued them. So then I had to go to the other store. So I went to 3 different stores to get yams. And when I went to the store that I bought them from, I bought them for $1. They're the big Bruce yams, the cans of Bruce yams or whatever. So I got them for $1. I should have just went there first, but then I wouldn't have got the cheese ball and the olives and stuff like that at Aldi's. But good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. I like eating chicken salad on club crackers too. Take a bowl of it and put it, put a couple of spoonfuls in a bowl, and then you take your your cracker and you dip it in there. Oh. No, I'm really not. Well, okay. It's nice to have everybody here. 7:45 on a Sunday, 19 of us. Good. I forgot to say good morning to Jean. I know I did. I know I forgot to say good morning, Jean. I'm sorry for not saying it before. Well, you know, that's the thing. Aldi's has a lot of stuff, but they don't have a lot of stuff either. So, you know, they're great for stuff that you use all the time. But if you want something special, you know, like yams or I don't think they carry pumpkin pie or anything like that either. So. I have no idea why you can't see Junkyard. Oh. Yeah, they do. They had a 3-tier buffet from Crofton, which it was about this big, maybe a little, you know, bigger than a laptop, and it had 3 shelves on it. And I went there specifically to buy one, and they don't have it. It's not there. It's out. I said, "How many did you get?" "Oh, I don't know." "You gonna get any more?" "I have no idea." I specifically went there to buy it for the hot dog cart, so I could put it on, you know, the table, and when I put the pops, you know, show what kind of pops and water we have, I could put those on one tier, then the chips on a different tier, and then, you know, maybe put donuts on all 3 tiers or whatever. Something, you know, so it doesn't take up so much table space. So, and it's built like a stair step, so you can actually put it on the table, and then you can put stuff underneath it. So when it, you know, stuff starts to empty, like the potato chips or whatever, you can pull some more out and put on it. Mod Squad Comedy, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Thanks for being here. That's right. He's hiding his junk with his new super suit. Omni is good for Pisolo or Menudo. Okay. I've never had either one of them. Yeah, make your pretzels to dip in your potato salad. Oh, and she made Buckeyes. Did I say that? She made Buckeyes too. Oh. And for those that don't know what Buckeyes is, it's peanut butter ball dipped in chocolate. Oh. Bobby McNutt, Merry Christmas to you too. Nice to see you. Rebecca C is back. How you doing, Rebecca? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. I don't know why we say sicker than a dog, because a dog can get really sick before they're really sick. So. When you see a dog that's sick, then you know he is really feeling bad, because it takes a lot to get a dog sick. Yeah, if you could get it, you know, if you could get it ordered, but I don't think you can order it from Aldi's and have them delivered it to the store. No. You thought Reese's had a patent on that Junkyard? Yeah, it's funny. There's a woman in Toledo, Ohio, that makes Buckeyes by the thousands, and she sells them. She makes Buckeyes every day, and she sells them to these stores or puts them out on displays in the stores, and they get like, I don't know, 35 or 40 cents a piece for them, and they tell me they sell them all the time. Oh. They're all individually wrapped. She makes them by hand, and then she's got a machine. She puts them and it wraps them. So. Let's see. Tim's World, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Yeah, Buckeyes make good fishing pole. Yeah. Nobody, Riz. Nobody's going to help you kill Santa. That's right. Christy says, I will not be helping you with that. There you go. That's the easy way to make them, huh, Junkyard? That's right. Let's see. I've been doing early live streams for about a year. Oh, but yeah, we are, Grizz. We are. Sorry if that offends you. I gotta go get me a cup of coffee. That's the problem with these little Christmas cups. There's not enough. I could break out the big Santa Club. If I do that, then I got to make more coffee all the time. That's the problem because it takes about almost a full pot. Oh, so you want to kill Santa too, huh, Amber? That ain't nice. You guys are naughty, 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 naughty. I'll be right back. Go ahead and feel free to talk about me. I'm behind my back. I have a no big cookie. I have a no big cookie. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do it today just for the hell of it because I want to make you guys see what you're missing. No baked cookies. Now, I'm being the guy that I am. the nice guy that I am. That's right. I torture. Drain the swamp. That's right. All right, Mod Squad. I hope to see you again. It does look good. And being that I'm the type of guy that I am, I'm going to take one for the team and I'm going to show you that they are good. Oh, God. Mm. 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 Yep, they are. Right. Oh, I wish I could smell the bacon you are frying, Jim, because I love bacon. I'm sitting there teasing them about yours. Yeah. You guys really had to come here and get one of these. Mm. Well, my feelings on that, Jose, they have to work, no pay. They're getting paid. As soon as the government gets back up and running, they're going to get all their back pay. And the military, you only get paid once a month unless they change it, because that's all I got paid was once a month. They've already been paid. So, you know, everybody's getting paid. Postal workers, it doesn't affect them because they're a separate entity. So it doesn't, it's, it's different for them. The people that shouldn't get paid is your politicians. Take the money from them. But they get their paycheck. All right, I will. Mukbang. They get paid on the 1st and the 15th. Well, they've already been paid. They'll be back to work. They'll be paid again. Them guys will be back to work, or the government will be up and running. It's all Schumer's fault. He's trying to do everything. Him and Nancy and Feinstein and that other morphodite, they're all trying to do everything they can to make Trump look bad. $5 billion is nothing. It's 1/10 of 1% of the budget. 1/10 of 1%. After last night's debauchery, you're not quite ready for eating? Well, I'm sorry there, Ian. Well, Trump, yeah, he's going to own it because, hey, he promised border security. And I agree with him. We need border security. If we can't have a wall, then put up a machine gun nest every 100 yards. That'll be a lot cheaper, as everybody says anyways. After you fire off a couple hundred rounds, they'll be glad not to show up. So. Good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever, Kathy. Social Security shouldn't be affected anyways. What's that? It's damn good. Num, num, num. Um, they'll end up paying for the wall sooner or later there, Jose, by having to keep their own citizens. Well, I don't know about you, but in Michigan, they don't pay taxes on chips and soda because there's no taxes on food products unless you buy it from a restaurant. So they don't even pay taxes there. The only time they pay taxes is when they buy gas or that radio or stereo or whatever or clothes. That's the only time they pay taxes. So, staying at your place, come get them. Okay. Well, your food tax is 4 cents on the dollar. Well, in Michigan, there is no tax on food. So, on groceries. Anything that's non or whatever, it's not edible, there's tax on it. So, all right, Rebecca, you have yourself a great day. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Our deficit is ballooning. I understand that. But did you complain about the deficit when Obama raised it from 9 trillion to 21 trillion before he left? All these people are complaining about how much debt we owe, but nobody said a single word when it went from 9 trillion to 21 trillion in 8 years. Nobody said a single word about that. But now it's only up to 23 trillion, which has been up 2 trillion in 2 years. So, Oklahoma taxes everything? I bet. That's right. I agree exactly, Tim. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have a poll tax too. All right there, Ian, you have yourself a great day. Well, I was a Democrat up till 3 years ago, until Trump started running. Then I became a Republican because I got tired of the same old crap that the Democrats were doing. Uh, okay. I'm looking, but this site right here I'm looking at would rather show you advertisers than anything else. Okay. 1990, we were 2.5 trillion in debt. By 2001, Bill Clinton, we were 6,000 in debt. By 2001 and 2008, we were 10,000 in debt. That was George Bush Jr. By 2008 till 2016, we went up to 17,500. That's 17,500. That is 7,000. That's $7.5 trillion. Okay. Then we went up to 2016, 2017. Right now, we're at 22,000. What?
You can't read that?
I'm not even on there. They told me to read the debt thing.
Oh, no. Get out of another subject.
I am.
Ain't nobody want to hear that. I said, be right back.
Huh?
Changing the subject. Be right back.
Yeah. I see that.
Get off that.
Little love you. Good morning. Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Huh?
Stay off that government shit. Nobody wants to hear it. I really don't want to have to close the wall.
Yeah. Did you see Food Forest say good morning?
Yeah.
Okay. I was looking
Well,
for.
yeah, because you're too worried about your dumb.
No, because I had one of my viewers say Google it, so I did. That'll never happen. Reaper Myth, how are you? Good to see you. Nice to have you here, man. Tim's World, I love Kathy. I've been good. I'm doing decent, I guess, Sir Lulu. Thanks for asking. Another rainy day. I didn't see that, Grizz. Nah, Bobby, she ain't gonna slap me. Her hands are hurting.
Oh, they still work.
Oh, they still work. She said, I completely understand that, but it went up so damn high, you know. He gave what, almost $500 billion to Iran, $400 billion. If we're already in debt, how can you give $400 billion to somebody? You know. They're the ones talking about it. Anyways, tomorrow morning, let me powder my nose first. Anyways, next subject, Grizz. Tomorrow morning, around 7:30 or so, there's going to be a brief disruption in the live stream. because we can make it so we can make a transition. The jolly old fat man's going to be here tomorrow, but in order to get him in here, I have to grease the doors and and a pry bar and slide him through. So I have to get out of my chair and do all that. And trust me, you guys don't want to see me putting him in the chair, because you got to grease the sides of that and cherry picker and all that other stuff. So by the time I get him all set down in the chair, it'll be okay. I don't know how that fat man gets up and down a chimney, but he has a hard time going through doorways. So that being said, around 7:30, somewhere around there, the fat man's going to be here, Santa Claus, and he's going to talk to your children. If your children are there and they would like to see Santa Claus, please send me an email, irondog63@gmail.com. I'll even type it for you. And put "Attention Santa," and then leave their names. There you go. Anyways, irondog63@gmail.com. Attention Santa. Leave the names of the children. Or if you got a fur baby you want me to say hi to, or you want Santa Claus to say hi to you, excuse me, leave it there, and make sure you get it all done by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Because I'm going to be checking the email at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I will forward that email to Mrs. Claus, and she will write down the names and give them to Santa Claus. So, put Tim on the list. You want to sit on Sandy's lap there, Tim?
Yes, it was.
I know he does. Timmy wants to sit on Sandy's lap. Just me. Good morning. Nice to have you here. Yep, you can do your fur babies. Make sure you tell me it's a fur baby, because if you tell me, oh, I want you my baby Oscar, I don't know if Oscar's an animal or if Oscar's a human being, so make sure you tell me it's a fur baby. Squeak, squeak, pass the cheese there, Grizz. You'll sit on Santa's lap. You get a long Christmas list. Ho, ho, ho. What do you want from Santa? So, yeah. What a dumb question, Chris. That's right. Yeah. You want Mrs. Claus to sit on your lap? Yeah. Well, I'd like to have Mrs. Claus sit on mine too. She's pretty hot that I know of. Oh, now you're done. Ticked off, Grizz. He said he'll be right back. I hate that, man. I do. Sometimes I just want to shave it all off. But then again, I look like Babyface Nelson. Happy holidays, just me. We don't say happy holidays. We can say Merry Christmas. You need to fit. All right, there, Amber. Go ahead and take a nap. Does she still scream, "Oh dog, oh dog, oh dog, oh dog"? I couldn't help that.
What are you talking about?
Banking on money says, my wife says she's going out early in the morning tomorrow. Now I know where she's going. So I said, did she still scream, oh, dog, oh, dog, oh, dog. Yeah. Oh. I brought the turkey back in and I turned the oven on and got it warm, and then I put the turkey in there. I shut the oven off before it got hot. But so it's like leaving the light on in there to get it to thaw out a little bit. So.
Is there nothing left of this outside? How's it going on with that?
Huh?
When everybody's out of here, ain't gonna be nothing left for my house anyways.
I know. Hey, did you see these? I bought these for the folding tables. They're tablecloths. They're like skirts. They go all the way down to the bottom. Pretty cool. $1 a piece. And they're reusable.
For the folding tables.
Yeah, for the white folding tables and stuff.
Using one right in
Yeah.
there today.
Yeah, that's why I bought them.
Just one.
Well, I bought it because I got 3 tables. But they're reusable.
Oh, I'm using one today.
Yeah.
Because
What's Santa's favorite cookie? Christmas cookies. Linda's House of Chill. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here.
rock candy turned up, did you?
Huh?
Rock candy.
Yeah, I told him about the rock candy. She brought me in a piece of orange last night. Man, that was pretty good. You made peach one time, didn't you?
3 times.
There's 3 kinds in there. There's cinnamon, orange, and lemon.
Now it's butter.
Oh, butterscotch. Oh, threw out my shoulder. Will an elf be accompanying Santa? No, that's the thing. I got to keep an eye, or I got one of the reindeers looking through, or Santa's got one of the reindeers looking through the windows because he says that Herbie doesn't like to make toys. So, and I don't trust Herbie. Can't trust an elf if they don't like to make toys. So I think he's trying to fornicate with Mrs. Claus. So, because Herbie doesn't like to make toys. Herbie doesn't like to make toys. So. She's all done making the candy and cookies and all that other stuff. Today is just
Today I gotta finish wrapping.
we gotta finish wrapping, and then we got 23 people coming.
23 adults.
23 adults. Hey, bring me a loaf of that bread. I want to show them that my aunt made. Damn, that's right. Damn Herbie. Herbie didn't like to make toys. I want to be a dentist. Oh, what? A dentist?
Shut up.
My aunt, I took my aunt a couple of bottles of wine yesterday, and she gave me 5 of these. She says, I'm glad you're here. And I said, really? She said, yes. You're just in time. And she opened up the door, and I said, man, I don't know what I'm in time for, but it sure smells good in this house. She baked 35 of these loaves of bread like this, and she baked 5 full-size loaves of that. She made, that's that Amish friendship bread starter. She had a bunch of it. It was given to her. So she made starter packages for a bunch of people. And there was a death in the family, so nobody showed up, or nobody come and got it. So she had to end up using those starters before it was too late. So she made all this bread with it. And then she made more starters, and she gave me a starter. So I'm going to, in 10 days, I'm going to make some Amish bread. So it's friendship bread. If it's
here too, I got the sinus cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I get home last night, man, and she said, man, the house smells good here too. And I said, what's it smell like? She said, cinnamon. Well, you could smell it. You walked in the house from the making that peppermint candy or cinnamon candy. Oh, I like cinnamon, but cinnamon really is one of them strong fragrances that can take over. You had your eye on him from the start. That's funny. That's cool there, Lulu. Oh.
I made all that Buckeyes and fudge, and I don't want none of it.
Yeah, she made Buckeyes. She said now she don't want none of it. She is a sweetheart. My aunt, yep. She is 78 years old and she's starting to go blind. And I think I need to start a new starter. There you go. So, or a new battery. But she's starting to go blind. She has to have shots in her eyes and all this other stuff, and it's just terrible. She was a bus driver for 35 years. She worked in the school in the cafeteria after driving bus. Polish food for you? I like Polish food, Polish sausage, pierogies. Cabbage rolls, matzo balls. Oh, no. She was happy to see me, and I last year about this time, well, a few days, I think it was like the 15th of December last year. My uncle was in the back room of his house, and you got to walk up one step to come into the rest of the house. Went to walk up that one step, missed it, fell, hit his head so hard he broke his neck. He didn't know his neck was broke. He was laying there on the floor, and somebody happened to come by, knocked on the door. He yelled for him. They come in and helped him up. Well, I sat in a chair, and he said, "Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine." Well, my aunt got home about 5 hours later, and he said, "Man, I think I better go to the hospital. I'm not feeling good. I'm hurting." Come to find out, broke his neck. So they ended up putting him in a neck brace and all this other stuff. He spent the night in the hospital. They let him out the next day, and he had to go back the 21st of January, 2018, to have surgery, because the surgeon wasn't going to be there, and they said, they put him in that brace. He couldn't eat. They had to do a liquid diet through an IV, and that's at home. So that's why he ate for a whole month. He said everybody was eating Christmas dinner, and he said, "Man, that smelled so good," but I knew I couldn't have any of it. So, anyways, they fixed his neck. And she's going blind. He's 80, she's 78. And I worry about him. Well, thank you, Lulu. You're trying to get off the seafood? So, anyways, I told her that there was a funeral a couple of weeks ago, and I seen her. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna bring you some wine." I was hoping that wine back here, right there. I was hoping that wine right there would have been done, but it wasn't. So, so I took her regular cranberry and a strawberry wine. So I told her, "If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know." Some people have different taste in it. She said, "Man, that orange creamsicle you made, oh, I'd love that." I said, "Well, I'm going to make some more of that, and I will bring you some of that when I get it made." She says, "Oh, I love that." I said, "You know what? I give it to 10 people, and 9 of them said they loved it. Best wine they ever had." I had one person said, "Oh, I hate it. I don't know if it's because they don't like orange or they just didn't like it." I know we're not spring chickens either, Jose. I understand that too. Yep. So it is habit forming. You're right, Junkyard. So good morning, Kelly. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Oh. Yes, she was glad to see me. I'm glad to see her. I don't get to see her that often, and I don't know why because they only live I don't know, about 15 minutes away. I just never go out, and like for 5 years, I was homebound. Um, they did show up here last. They come up here last Christmas. No, a year ago Thanksgiving they showed up, uh, and they come up here for Thanksgiving. They didn't come to eat. They were over at her sons or their sons, and they had dinner there. And they come over to my house and they stopped, and I give them a shot of that apple pie, and oh, he loved it. My uncle did, and I give her a drink of that or a glass of that orange creamsicle, and she said she liked that. So that's why I give her a bottle of it last year for Christmas. Well, of course, Kevin, they were. So yeah, we have to be half nice. That's right. So, but anyways, so it was nice seeing them. Then I went to three different stores on the way home. Spent 3 hours going looking for some yams. I just went to the one store and got it done with. Excuse me. You take half nice over mean any day. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Trophy Dad, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. I was a trophy dad too at one time. I was a trophy husband. She used to grab me right by the arm and just go like this every place we went. Proud as a peacock. Now she walks 10 feet behind me, or 10 feet in front of me, or 10 feet to the side of me. You don't want anybody to know I'm with her. All right, man, I appreciate it. I really do, Trophy Dad. You guys don't know one another, walk up and down the chat room. You see somebody you don't know, go into the room and introduce yourself. So, Merry Christmas, Sarah Trophy Dad, and Happy New Year if I don't see you. You got a sinus cold too? You have to find you an illegal. That way you can afford to pay them $4 an hour. You're welcome. Yeah, give him a roof and buy him some eggs. There you go. Well, they keep telling me, my kids, be careful what you say, Dad, because we're the ones picking out your nursing home. Yeah. And you want to go to a nice nursing home? You want to go to a good nursing home? Or do you want to go to one that's says they're a nursing home. Yeah, I hate that. I don't want to be chained to a bed. Well, some ways I do, but sometimes I don't want to be, you know. Oh, really, Grizz? You're living with Alicia? All right, Reaper, you have yourself a great day too, man. See you later. You take care. I'll become brighter. Oh, you'll become a biter when they put you home. You think your eldest daughter's family loves you? Well, hopefully they do. Well, cereals. That's funny, Ginger. Yeah. I guess it's just ham and eggs from now on out on their junkyard. They're bacon and eggs. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. That's right. He'll eat your cat. Huh? I can't hear you. I said they tell me I better watch out because they're the one's going to be deciding which nursing home I'm going to. Biters get the best drugs no matter what the insurance. That's funny. Yeah. You'll board up your house and get another German Shepherd. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I woke up with a headache this morning.
Yeah, oversleeping.
No, I've been up since 5:15.
Well, you went to bed at what time?
Well, I was out here at 11:45 and seen you were still cooking or baking.
Yeah, Big George came out, drove the bathroom, did something to eat. Still a cookie.
Steal a cookie, that's right. Oh, God, Riz. Be nice to the youngsters now. Yeah. Anybody notice the days are getting longer? Well, yeah, they did yesterday or the day before, whatever. Now they're getting shorter. That's right, by just 1 minute. That's it. It's going. Gonna work. I tried some of that cranberry the other day. Wasn't too bad. It was a stiff one. I mean, heart palpitations. Oh no, that's that apple cherry. I'm talking about this cranberry got behind me. I made apple cherry. Um, yeah, he is joking. He's just having fun there, Jose. I have to go see him. Busy, busy, busy. Okay. You have a great one there, Trophy Dad. See you later. Thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate it, man. Anyways, how's that look? Isn't that pretty? That is apple cherry. And I'm telling you, that right there is probably 23 or 24%. I didn't do a hydrometer on it, but you take a sip of that, and as soon as it gets down your throat, the burn starts. Like a shot of Jack Daniels or a shot of whiskey, bourbon. As soon as you down it, then you get the burn. That's what happens with that. It's close to a brandy. I actually like it, but I don't drink it that much. But a little sip, doesn't hurt anybody. Someday that chicken may live up to its name. Then you call it dinner. Brad, good morning. Nice to have you here. I'm tired and retired. There you go. You're not retired. You wish it was. And honestly, I wish I could go back to work and do what I was doing before. I loved driving truck. I really did. It didn't bother me to work 12, 14 hours a day. I liked driving truck. It's not really work if you like what you're doing. But it just, being the garbage man for 20 some years is what just wore me out. Yes, it did. No comment from the peanut gallery. You know damn well I'm all worn out. If I wasn't, you wouldn't go around singing the old gray horse ain't what he used to be, ain't what he used to be, ain't what he used to be.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you can go on to the next story.
Oh, God. I'm glad you're here there, Brad. That's right. But that apple cherry wine, that is pretty good stuff, man. I give a quart jar of it to my daughter and son-in-law. Yeah, you glad you're not out framing houses? Yeah. Okay, what story you want to talk about now? No, you wouldn't. Banking, I'm telling you, after a couple of months, you'd be so bored you wouldn't know what the hell to do with yourself. Unfortunately, when I went into disability retirement, I went into disability where I couldn't do anything. Um, I went into uh, I went to work and I wasn't feeling good. 5 days later, I was permanently disabled. And then I had to have a knee operation. And this was in April or May when I got disabled. When I got out of, when they took me off work, put me on short-term disability. In June, I had to have an operation for to have a knee scope done and stuff, and I didn't walk for almost 5 years. So, um, so I pretty much went from busting ass to being ass busted. So, good morning, Steve. You're looking lovely as ever. I said good morning back to you on Facebook, but you didn't reply again. Don't know. Must have fell asleep at the wheel. God, Grizz. Fellow libertarian. I'm doing good, Big Steve. How are you doing? You're so sick, Chris. Yeah. Yes, I am, Kathy. That's right. No, I don't want to shine your knob. God. You California peas in a pod? Huh? Well, he's talking about being libertarian. Just me wrote that.
Oh, I thought it was just telling him
No.
stop lying about
Being
shining the knob.
Stop lying about shining the knob. No, stop lying about being a libertarian.
He said, well, maybe so.
Maybe so, yeah.
I don't want to. All right.
I don't know if you guys seen that post I posted, but it was little Johnny, on Facebook. Little Johnny, he's in school, and the teacher says to the class, "Okay, I want you guys to tell me what your father does for a living." Mary reaches up her hand and she says, "Okay, Mary, what does your father do for a living?" She says, "My father works at the bank. He's a bank manager." She says, "Oh, that's pretty nice." She picks out Sally. She says, "Sally, what does your dad do?" "Well, my dad's a farmer. He works in the farm all day long, every day." She said, "Well, that's nice." All of a sudden, little Johnny's back here. "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh." She says, "Okay, Johnny, what's your dad do?" He said, "My dad works in a gay bar as a pole dancer." She says, "Well, that's nice, Johnny." Well, after class, she walked up to Johnny. She says, "Is your dad really a nude dancer at the gay bar, a pole dancer?" He says, "No, ma'am, he's not. He's a libertarian, and I just didn't want to tell you all that." Dun-dun-dun. Huh. Definitely not the knob. That's funny. Oh, Steve, give me a manicure. Oh, yes, sir. Still love you like a fat kid loves cake. God. Oh, that's funny. Kathy, take care of my work. Funny, funny, funny. She says she's got too much work to do today, Steve, to be taking care of anything you got. I've never even heard of a four-season pie. What is that? Can I get a cup of coffee?
No, get it, your damn self.
Okay.
Tell Bruce, come here and get it.
Tell who?
Tell Bruce.
Grizz.
His ass to come get you a cup of coffee. Because he wants to act like I mean to.
She says, "Grizz, get off your keister and get me a cup of coffee." That's what she said. I'm still laughing from the fat kid loves cake thing.
Hey, I did not tell you you could have this.
Well, then you shouldn't have put it in the cupboard. This is Splash.
You are supposed to be having my stuff. The only reason that you wanted me to make this is so that I didn't have to make another pie, did you ask?
No, I didn't think it was going to take that whole thing.
Right,
It's a small cup.
right.
Anyways, what is a four-season pie? I don't know what that is, but I do love pumpkin pie. Cherry pie, apple pie, blackberry pie, and I've been known to eat a slice or two of blueberry pie. Strawberry rhubarb. Bobby McNutt says, "Watch it, he'll piss in that coffee, so watch out." You having pecan pie for breakfast? Okay, 4 different bites baked into one. So what would it be? Huh. I have to check that out. That does sound interesting. Oh, by the way, I have been known to sample a peach pie once in a while too. It's called a Four Seasons pie. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, guess I have to go this way with it. I don't know. I can't find it. I Googled it, but it didn't be Googled, so I have no idea. Apple and shoe fly pie. That's right. That's right. I need to try that. Hmm. If you guys are, if you guys are having, by the way, how you doing, Scott King? I forgot to say that when you were here, when you first come in. If you guys got pumpkin pie, throw some whipped cream on it, and then a sprinkle of salt, and try that. I've been trying to get you guys to try it. Just take a small bite of it, put a sprinkle of salt on it, and see how you like it. Not so much salt you make it salty, but just enough salt to change. It'll change the flavor. I'm telling you. Huh, okay. Apple and shoe fly. Shoe fly pie? Go ahead and put it up, and then I'll post it. All you gotta do is post it. It'll hide it, and then I can put it on. So. Okay. Food Network. I'll open that in a different link. That way I can see it later. Yeah. Try it. I'm telling you, Grizz, it'll change. It changes the whole flavor of the pumpkin pie. Just like apple pie, if you take a nice, good slice of cheddar cheese and throw it on a slice of hot apple pie, it changes the complete taste of that apple pie. Huh? Pumpkin pie with whipped cream on it and just a sprinkle of salt. You know, just a dash. That's it. I make homemade whipped cream, put a tiny bit of salt and a bit of nutmeg, and yeah, because salt enhances the sugar flavor for some reason. You don't like pumpkin pie? Well, that's just un-American there, Bacon. Oh, I love sweet potato pie. You're right. A good scoop of apple, a nice good scoop of good vanilla ice cream enhances the taste of apple pie too. Pecan pie with honey. That sounds pretty good. No. Do you see the price of pecans? Man, $5 for a 8-ounce bag of pecans. Talk about expensive. Cost you $20 to build your own pecan pie. Oh, I like apricot cobbler. And just quivering thinking about it. Pretty bad when you get the shakes thinking about dessert, huh? Because you're right. Be like two, yeah, 2 scoops. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with a second scoop of ice cream. Good morning, Texas Style. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. I love that egg video you done. Man, you did get a lot of hits on that. Well, you can stay here and eat your pie at the same time. Nobody's going to watch you eating your pie. Yeah, they are spendy because I made snowballs the other day, and they call for pecans, and I didn't have any. So I put a little bit of peanut powder in them to give them a little nut flavor. You know, and then I was at Aldi's yesterday, and that was at Aldi's. $4.99 for an 8-ounce bag of them. I thought, man, I'm glad I didn't go out and buy them. You like 2 firm scoops of the cherry. Firm is when they get as much as they can in this scooper. Tim, there will be no shooting Santa Claus in the live stream. Sorry about that. Because, you know, Santa Claus is a friend of mine. That's right. Grizz is just looking out for your hips there, I guess, or just me. He'll take them pies away from you. It probably does look cheap. So. It makes you wonder how they do it, huh? I'd love to see the machine that cracks some pecans open, gets some pecan halves out without breaking them. Yeah. She didn't like them? Huh. No, I didn't think they were bad. They're not sweet cookies. Well, maybe because of the peanut, and I have no idea. I didn't think they were bad. You don't feel guilty over the. See, she just cut you down. So you're out of the picture now, Grizz. But Deanna ain't. Aunt, I'm sorry there, Texas. I knew the last time you were in, you were talking about going and seeing your sister because you didn't have much time. I'm sorry. I can offer you some, some advice. Just like I tell everybody, just think of all the good times you've had together. And then when you start to feel sad or whatever, just think of the good times and it'll help you get through them sad times. Um, I know what it's like to lose a sibling. I lost my brother when I was 16 years old. He was killed in a motorcycle accident. So I know what it's like. But, she's not suffering anymore. So I can't say that's a better note, but, she's not suffering. So at least, that thing is not weighing on you. Golden Freddy. I don't know who Jackie is, but Jackie got into a fight. Did Jackie win or did Jackie Chan lose? Well, I noticed they're doing that more and more now. People, instead of having, the funeral, the traditional funeral, they're having a celebration of their life. And I think that's pretty cool, really. Jackie is Tim's second boyfriend. Okay. That's pretty cool, Bobby. That's a lot of grants. That's right. Uh, or girlfriend, that's right. Could be. Well, we don't know. Good morning, Kevin. Nice to have you here. About time you got up there, Kevin. 9 o'clock in the morning. I know it's only, what is it, 8 o'clock where you live, or do you guys are on 9 o'clock time? And they disappear. That's right. I know. You gotta. They gotta earn their keep. Yes, I seen that. Evaporation. Yeah. Huh? What?
Work, no work.
I know. I had to go out there and get the roaster, bring it in, the tables. How many tables you want brought in?
Are you goddamn kidding me? I told you. You goddamn right.
You said one in there, but don't you want one for food?
How? How? Where are you
Okay.
sticking it? Yeah. I'm waiting. Oh.
Stick it. Well, let me tell you. You stick up my fat ass. You. Hell, I don't know where you want to stick it.
You can't. You can't.
I know.
It's all gonna have to go on that counter. So.
All right. Well, it's a good
all
thing.
of it.
Good thing the counter's 99.9% cleaned off now.
Means you're gonna have to do that turkey, get it done,
Uh-huh.
and then debone it and on a platter and get rid of that roaster. Because that's too bulky on that. That's it.
Well, how about if I put it over on this side? On this side by the microwave with the on top of the mixer part.
What about it?
And that way it won't be over there by the food and all that other stuff. I don't know. I mean, I can try to get it deboned and everything by then. All right there, Brad. You have a great day, man.
Like, right?
She said, bye, Brad. See you later, Texas. You have yourself a Merry Christmas, if you can. Huh?
I don't know.
I've only had the two. I had the one last night and the one you give me. I swear on the kids. That's all I had. I'm telling you, that's the only two I've had. I swear. Honest. I've only had two. You give me one last night and you give me one today. You told me I could have one last night and you told me I could have one today. You hate your phone, it's on the ALF channel. Old timer's disease, that's right.
Not that.
Junkyard. Which, yeah, there ain't nothing further back than the day before yesterday. Well, she can text Booth World all she wants, but I'm not texting Booth World. I think that's a little bit going into the dark side there. Before we get going too much, at 9:30 when I get off here, I'm gonna make the lovely bride some breakfast.
Not making no mess.
No, I'm just gonna take a frying pan, scramble some eggs up, throw some mushrooms in it, throw some cheese on it. I've already got sausage in the microwave. I made this morning for you to go with it. Huh? I can't hear you. Oh, okay. Make you some breakfast? Okay. Now I'm just gonna scramble up some eggs. I got some mushrooms in there. I want to get them out of the freezer or out of the refrigerator. I got sausage patties. I already warmed up the microwave. I'll rewarm those up. Maybe, and I got some bagels. Have a bagel with some cream cheese, scrambled eggs, and some sausage. You have a great holiday too, Bankin. I'm gonna be here tomorrow, so. And Santa Claus will be here tomorrow too. So you all remember, Santa will be here tomorrow. So if you want Sandy to say hi to your children, I don't care if your child is, 2.5 minutes old or 72 years old. If you want Santa to say hi to your child, leave me a message at irondog63@gmail.com, and I will pass that off to Mrs. Claus, and she will write it down and give it to give it to Santa Claus. So when he comes, after I grease the door jams and get him slid in here, he'll be able to say hi to you. Okay. Peanut butter fudge and chocolate fudge. Now, I hate to do this, but somebody has to take one for the team. And I'm glad I did. Oh, yeah. That is really good. But I love I love peanut butter fudge to begin with. So, and here's the chocolate. You know what? You had to bring me another piece of peanut butter so I can have peanut butter and another piece of chocolate. That way I can try them together and make it a Reese's.
Casey's, because I put it in that square pan and ran together.
Yeah.
Peanut butter on one side and chocolate on the other. Well, in the middle, it's like a Reese's because it's combined.
All right. They're both good, but I like the peanut butter much better.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, after 43 years, I was sure. Well, I'm sorry. But my Santa Claus is a real deal there, Grizz. Right. And if you got a fur baby and you want Santa Claus to say hi to the fur baby, you can go ahead and bring, write the fur baby's name down, but make sure you say it's an animal. Yeah, Jerry Springer's still alive. You know what? Santa Claus is seeing you guys on Facebook. He knows who's naughty, who's nice. Some of you guys are getting a dictionary, and some of you guys are getting a Bible for Christmas. That's from TMZ. I seen it yesterday. Not Santa Claus, it was St. Nicholas. There's a difference. Thank goodness you don't have Facebook. Why? Because you need a dictionary and a Bible at the same time? Well, it's all for the children there, Grizz. Grizz, if you'd like, you can send me an email, irondog63@gmail.com, and put your little fur baby Elf down there if you'd like, and I'm sure Sandy would say hi to Elf. Children have been totally been duped. Well, you know, you were duped as a kid too, there, Grizz. I was duped. Junkyard was duped. Gene was duped. That kindergarten teacher in New Jersey told the kids the truth, or told them what she wanted done. Oh, taking one for the team again. Looky there. Lucky there. The Buckeye. Huh. Yep. There was a teacher teaching kindergarten in New Jersey, a substitute teacher. And she started telling kids all about it. With 5 years old, 4 and 5 years old. Yeah. So many parents were so upset they ended up firing the substitute teacher. She can no longer work there. Yeah, that's the only thing good with that name is Buckeye Candy. Anything else associated with Buckeye? No. No, nope, not a, sorry, oh. No. You're right. Mum's word. Well, that's what the true meaning of Christmas is. And then, you know, I seen this the other day. He really wasn't born on the 25th. He wasn't born there. He was born like the 5th, you know, 5 years prior to where the day he was born, or 5 years after. Nobody knows. That was 2,000 years ago. How are they exactly going to know? You know, carbon dating, even if they found his body, carbon dating wouldn't even be able to tell you within 10 or 15 years. They can give you an approximation. I don't know. From what I've seen, a couple of things I was looking at the other day, it wasn't December 25th. It was, September or first part of January. But nobody knows. Did anybody actually keep a calendar back then? No. Hell, as far as I know, today is the 23rd of December. It could be March 2nd. You don't know. I don't know. No. Somebody come up with the dates. Somebody come up with a calendar. Somebody come up with the months. The person that come up with it, were they accurate? Probably not. You have no idea. I have no idea. Here's another thing to get you thinking. What if cat really was dog and dog was really cat? Do you honestly know if a dog is a dog and a cat's a cat? You're just being told a dog's a dog and a cat's a cat. You don't know. A feline could actually be a dog, and a dog could actually be a cat. Figure that one. Another thing to scratch your forehead on that deal. Yes, sir. Well, they were required to travel to their hometown for taxes. But when was tax season? So, you're right, Bobby. Do you really know what time it is? You're absolutely right. Everybody says it is 9:22 right now, a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is it really 9:22? Or is it 5:22? Or is it 5:17? Is it 4 o'clock? Is it 9:30? Is it 8:17? You don't know what time it is. Somebody took a calculation and said, hey, let's just call it this, and we'll go from there. All right, Kevin, you have a great day, man. We'll see you later. You know, leave that one alone. But that's all it is. Nobody ever knows because it wasn't documented from the very beginning. And the way things are going now, I wish we could go back. You seen the Facebook post I had yesterday that I shared? It's one of the cavemen turning around because the next generation was a guy dressed up in a dress, and he said, turn around, I think something happened back here. We got to change things. Yeah. There you go. Now, I can stick a stick in the dirt and draw a circle, and I can tell you what time it is according to the sun and the stick. But does that make it the right time, or is that just because of the shadow? And besides that, the sun, it's going to be off anyways, because you don't realize that every time a rocket or whatever takes off, a spaceship takes off from from the world, it actually changes the tilt of the Earth. Not by much, but it actually changes the tilt by just a little. You know, like one millionth of a degree or one billionth of a degree. But that will change how you look at when you put the stick in the dirt with a circle and you tell time because of the shadow. And yeah, throw daylight savings time. Where else? Where else would you cut the bottom of the blanket off and sew it onto the top of the blanket just so you'd have a longer blanket? Ta-da! But try, if you don't believe me, look it up. It does. It changes it like 1 billionth or 1/100th of a millionth or something like that of a degree. And it's not that much, but it will make a difference, especially from something that's coming from, let me tell you how far it is away. I'm trying to think, 6.5 million miles, but I ain't for sure. I think it's a lot more than that. Oh, okay. From something coming 78 billion miles away. I think it's 78 billion. No, 78,120,000 miles away. 78,120,000 miles away. That's where it's at. You're thinking about the whole blanket thing? Yeah. You have run the shadow up or back an hour. There you go. I blame the rockets. And the reason why they did the daylight savings time is so people could still get up. Instead of working in the dark at 5 o'clock in the morning, it would be working in the daylight, or working in the dark at 6 o'clock in the morning. They'd be working in the daylight at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the reason why they done it. And another reason why they done it is during wartime. They changed the time so they wouldn't fight. They weren't fighting in the dark. So. Yeah, just leave it alone. So what? It's dark. It's dark. Yeah, and what is a mile? 5,362 feet or something like that. But do you really know what a mile is? Do you really know what 12 inches is? You know, do we really know what a foot is? Hell, as far as I know, a foot can be that long. But somebody told us years ago that a foot is 12 inches. And Grizz has been telling his wife that's a foot for the last 30 years. So, you know, I don't know. So. Oh, that's right. I ever tell you about Grizz's wife going to get carpet? Walked into the carpet store and says, "Yes, ma'am." She says, "How can I help you?" She says, "I'm here to buy carpet." Store manager says, "Really? How much carpet do you want to buy?" She says, "Well, my one room is 180 feet by 90 feet. He said, "Man, that's a big room. What, you got a church or something?" She said, "No, that's my living room." I said, "Okay." He said, "What's you got any more you want to put in?" I said, "Yeah, my bathroom. That's 24 or 240 feet by 60 feet. I said, "Well, that's a pretty big bathroom." So, anything else? She said, "Yeah, my hallway. That's 40 feet by 90 feet. That's a pretty good sized hallway." Said, "Where do you live at? A kind of mansion?" She said, "No, just a little 2-bedroom house." He said, "Ma'am, are you sure?" She says, "Yeah." She said, "My husband's been telling me that's a foot for the last 30 years. Ba-dum-bum. Man-made. With 5 toes and an ankle, there you go. All right, everybody, it's 9:30. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Stay safe. Stay warm. And don't take any wooden nickels. And if you take any wooden nickels, make sure you can spend them someplace. And tonight is maybe. I have a snack chat tonight, but I don't know. It depends on how many people's here. If there's a lot of people here, I won't be doing it. But if I am going to do it, I'll let you guys know. I'll post it. So hope you guys have a great day. God bless. Take care. Stay safe. Prayers and peace, like I said before. And don't take any wooden nickels. And we will see you all later. Merry Christmas if I don't see you before Christmas. Have a great one.